I'd like to give you a challenge today to make an impact. Make an impact. Do you know every single day you live, you have an opportunity to make an impact in somebody's life? Hebrews 10:23 through 25 says, "Let us hold fast the profession of our faith without wavering, for he is faithful that promised, and let us consider one another to provoke unto love and to good works, not forsaking the assembling of ourselves together, as the manner of some is, but exhorting one another, and so much the more as you see the day approaching." That verse there says to provoke unto love and to good works. Zig Ziglar says, "You never know when a moment and a few sincere words can have an impact on a life." You know, the word encourage means to gain courage. Help them feel valuable, capable, motivated. We sometimes see their lives change forever and then see them go on to change the world. I find with my adult kids, and I see them doing something wrong, I want to correct them like I did when they were a child. But can I tell you that I'm not going to make an impact in their life by correcting them? I will most likely make more of an impact on their life if I will encourage them, say good things about them and to them when they do something good. Notice the good things and just absolutely just ignore the bad things. That's how I want to make an impact. I was reading a book by John Maxwell, and he said, God's love for us gives us the reason to encourage others. God's love in us gives us the ability to encourage others. God's love through us gives the way to encourage others. So I believe when we give courage to people and when we say positive things to them, we are showing God's love through us. People go farther than they thought they could when someone else thinks they can. I can't tell you how many times I have been down and I get a text or an email from somebody that says, "Loretta, you said this and your book did this for me." And I don't say this to you because I'm bragging on myself. I'm just saying I am amazed that God uses me. But more amazing to that is when I get down and feeling low, it's so exciting for me when God brings a few words that encourages me in my way. I read this story and I thought it was very interesting. And I wanted all of us to realize that there are times when we all feel like things are never going to work out. Things are bad. It's going to be, it's going to be hopeless. 19th century writer Walt Whitman struggled for years to get anyone interested in his poetry. Now that's probably hard for us to believe because looking back, he was probably one of the most outstanding poets of his day, and we still use them in school and literature. But in the midst of his discouragement, Whitman received a life-changing letter from an admirer of his work. The note read, "Dear Sir, I am not blind to the worth of the wonderful gift of Leaves of Grass." That was one of his poems. "I find it the most extraordinary piece of wit and wisdom that America has yet contributed. I greet you at the beginning of a great career." And you know who signed it? Ralph Waldo Emerson, another great writer of that time. I can only imagine. It gave me goosebumps thinking about this young, struggling writer, thinking, who's going to buy my stuff? Who's going to think I'm a good writer? And is all this in vain? And he gets a small note like that from another great, experienced, very capable, very outstanding writer like Ralph Waldo Emerson. And that did that for him. You never know today who you can impact by saying some good things. I hope you'll find someone to build and to make a difference in their life. Show God's love to them through you. Anyway, I just love this thought, and I just live to make an impact on people's lives. I think that's probably why I'm doing these radio programs today, hoping God will use me to make an impact in your life today. Rejoice in the Lord always, and again I say rejoice.